Hey, I know a lot of you guys probably feel really awkward telling somebody you don't want a second date, and that text can just be really weird to send. But I'm a master at this. I have no problem sending that text. I have a general script that I use, but I kind of tweak it depending on the person and the situation. So I'm gonna make a little series here, a little mini series of texts that you can send if somebody asks you on a second date, or they just text you after and you just want to tell them, wasn't really interested, wasn't really feeling it, but you want to be direct, number one, and you want to be polite and, thoughtful and not awkward about it. So here's number one that you can use. So this was a date that I went on that I just wasn't feeling the guy. We had a decent conversation, but I could not see myself going on a second date with him. He talked a lot about wanting a relationship and was kind of like plugging me into that idea within like a few minutes of this date, and we didn't really know each other yet. The whole thing was just like not it for me. So when he texted me the next day, we had talked about the book that I was reading, because as you know, I read a shit ton of books, and this one had a big cliffhanger. I told him that I would let him know how it goes, but when he asked me the next day, I didn't reply until way later. One, I was busy. Two, I didn't really want to, I just didn't know what I wanted to say. And three, I hadn't even finished the book yet. But I did text him, and first I acknowledged that I took a long time to reply. Like, he's still a person. He was probably on the other end of the phone wondering if I was going to ghost him, which I would never do. So I wanted to acknowledge that first and foremost by saying, sorry I took so long to reply, answering his question. No, I didn't finish the book, because I'm not just going to drop it on him and ignore the question. Again, he's a human. But then I said it lovingly and directly that I was not interested. I said, I took some time to think today, and I didn't feel a long-term connection, so I don't feel comfortable moving forward. I did enjoy our conversation last night, and I think you're a great guy who is going to find their person. I hope you find what you're looking for soon. You see how this was loving, it was direct, and it was still honoring how I felt, which was not being interested in a second date. I don't think these conversations need to be awkward, nor do they need to feel awkward. You're just two people seeing if there was a vibe, seeing if there was an attraction, seeing if there was chemistry, seeing if there's a future together. And there's nothing wrong if you didn't feel that. Hello, I'm Allie. I'm a dating and mindset coach, and I work with women all over the world on attracting better quality dates so you can have the relationship of your dreams, be treated like a queen by falling in love with yourself, so you're no longer attracting men who are emotionally unavailable, men who are afraid of commitment, and men who completely waste your time. So if you feel like you know what you want, but you just feel stuck, everything you do doesn't work, and you're single and just having all these situationships or all of these flings or whatever, but you know it's time for you to settle down. You see all of your friends getting in relationships, they're all getting married, having kids, and you just feel really behind. There is a better way to date, I promise, and I will show you exactly how to do that. If you go to the link in my bio, I have a group program opening up for this fall and winter to end this year of 2021 so you could date better for 2022. If you're interested, go to the link in my bio to sign up for a consultation.